Hi, I'm Mrs. McLead, the computer science teacher, and I'm going to talk about two of our computing courses. So the first is coding for web design. This is a very gentle introduction to code. We do HTML and CSS. I'm going to introduce you to JavaScript, but how much JavaScript you do is really up to you. We're going to design some websites. You're going to look into current topics in web development. And you'll have the opportunity to develop a couple websites, but one website with a topic of your choosing following a current trend. So HTML. HTML is awesome. What you see is what you get. So when I code something in HTML, whatever I put on the screen is what shows up on the screen. CSS is what makes my web pages beautiful. So I use CSS to design my pages. I use CSS to add color. I use it to divide up my page and make it look nice. And HTML and CSS works nicely because what you type into the computer is what you get on your screen. So if you want to learn how to make beautiful web pages based on what you put into a computer, then you should look into coding for web design. It's a fun class. Take it. And even if you don't remember anything you learned in your middle school computer science classes with HTML and CSS, I'll remind you. I'll get you back on track. So don't be anxious about taking the class. We're going to start from the beginning, and we'll ramp up pretty quickly, but come join us. We'll have a good time. Computing Essentials is an introductory course in computing. So we're going to learn how to be digital citizens in this class. So how do we use our computer? How do we use our computer responsibly? How do we use the internet responsibly? How do we manage our online identities? Use cloud computing, Google Drive. How to use Google Search efficiently, maximizing the use of Google Search. So if you are somebody who maybe didn't take the computer classes in middle school, and you look at a computer and you're like, not my thing, maybe Computing Essentials will be a good thing for you, because we want the computer to be a tool that helps you to succeed, not something to kind of be afraid of or anxious about. So if you look at a computer and you're like, I'm not a computer person, Computing Essentials is where you belong. So I hope to see you there next year. Oh, you can find me in room 330 if you have any questions about anything, or email me, kmclead@wsscgmail.org.